Here we have been provided one circuit. We have four different batteries G, H, E and F, and we have provided some certain points A, B, C and D. Between point B and D we have one resistor of value 2 ohm. We have to find out the potential difference between point B and D. The provided data are for the E battery the voltage is 2 volt and its internal resistance is 2 ohm. Now for the F battery 1 volt and its internal resistance 1 ohm. For the G battery 3 volt and internal resistance 3 ohm. H 1 volt and internal resistance 1 ohm. If we are just simplifying the figure, we are going to have a look like something this one. Now from all these batteries, G is the having the highest potential. That's why the current is going to be flown from that battery. So the current is going to flow from third 3 volt battery. It is going to move in this direction. At a point D, it is junction. So it is going to be divided into two parts, I1 and I2. So we can say that I is equals to I1 plus I2. So I2 is equals to I minus I2. Now we are going to follow two loops. Let us assume first loop as DBGH. D, B, G and H. Now DBGH, its resistance is 2 ohm, the current flowing through it is I1 and the current is flowing in the direction of the loop only. That's why it is going to be minus of 2I1, then it is minus of 3I plus 3 minus 1 minus I, and that is equals to 0. If we are simplifying that equation, we are going to have a value 2I plus I1 is equals to 1. Now we are going to assume another loop. That loop is D, E, F, B and D. D, E, F, B and D. So if we are following the Kirchhoff second law for it, we are going to have the value of first minus 2I2, the current flowing through it is I2. So it is minus 2I2 plus 2 minus 1 minus I2, of course. Now the current is in the opposite direction of the loop, so we are going to add that current, and that's why it is going to be 2I1, that is equals to 0. If we are simplifying this equation, we get the equation that 1 minus 3I2 plus 2I1 is equals to 0. But earlier we have discussed that I2 is equals to I minus I1. So we can say that I2 is equals to I minus I1. So 1 minus 3 multiplied by I minus I1 plus 2I1 is equals to 0. So 1 minus 3I plus 3I1 plus 2I1 is equals to 0. So 3I1 plus 2I1, 5I1 minus 3I